Hi, this is BB. I made two attempts to record a video from YouTube where I made some minor comments. Two attempts. Two 18-minute long videos I recorded. I can't find a trace of them. I can't find a trace of them. But I'm not being hacked. That's the police can't help with that. This is welcome to my life. This is what I go through. And when I tell you I work online, my business is completely online. So, the business is struggling right now because I'm struggling. And I'm struggling because the business is struggling. Because financially, that is. They're kind of crippling me at the knee financially. And they're getting off on it. They're enjoying this process a little too much. But anyway, I will see if I can put the link up here. The lady's name is Divya. Divya Chander, Chander, Divya, Divya, Chanda, Chanda, or Chander, Der. And she's a neuroscience doctor, neuromedicine, and she talks about what the technology that she's presenting and talking about and giving a talk about, what it can do. The possibilities for helping are endless. But the possibility for people like degenerates, if they get a hold of it, is going to be evil, pure evil. My last comment was in the video that wasn't recorded, that I thought was being recorded, was it's like we're in a giant asylum and it's being run by the patients. There is a worm in the video where she shows the worm is going in one direction, and once whatever the neuron is activated within the worm, it abruptly goes back it just changes direction and it doesn't think, it just goes right back in the opposite direction. So that's what they're trying to do. They're putting us in these controlled environments, and they're doing it for fun. Now, I can get why people are saying that the government is behind it. They might use this on prisoners. They might use this on people who are I don't know, try to modify their behavior to see how far they can do. But those people would have to give permission. We don't give permission. We are not giving. We just want to live our lives. I'm sure none of you gave anybody permission to mess with your head, when I say, or to monitor your neural activity, or to map your brain, or to map your brain functions in any given contained area, as they say. No. If you did, then, but I never did. I didn't even know this existed until now. This is like a science fiction coming to life for me. It's like a science fiction coming to life for me. I tried again to do it 2 times. 2 18 minutes plus video. That's a total of 36 minutes. And I can't find a trace of it on my phone. This, again, you probably experience this on a daily basis too. It's insane. It's like they don't care. Every time I say something, it's the woman who's in charge of this, the woman who's behind mine. Mine is not law enforcement. The technology might be used in law enforcement. That's their thing. It might be used by the FBI, CIA, NSA, whatever. I'm not doubting that. It might be used by them. But it's also in layman's hand reach and in their fingertips. The hackers can get into it. According to what she said, you can buy these things and EEG monitoring unit off of Amazon, and you can do this yourself. Fight some open source. I don't know what it is. I'm not into software, and I'm not into software that much. So I don't know much about that type of thing. But apparently it's not that hard to put together. You don't need like high-tech equipment to do it. What you need is a person who wants to help. The difference is the intention behind the person who is doing it and the person they're doing it to. Because the person they're doing it to is where it all starts and ends. Is the person agreeing to it? Does the person say, yes, it's okay? Does the person know of all the hazards? Does the person know of all the pitfalls? Does the person know of all the side effects of whatever they're doing? Probably not. Do they even know? No, and they don't care. They just want what they want. We are like their guinea pigs. Because I'm sure that they're protecting themselves from these frequencies. I'm sure they are. One of the things I remember the psychics were telling me, and this was something I thought was out of the way, was just, I couldn't have made this up by, even if I tried. That I was asking about the individual that I thought was being abused by the boyfriend. And the psychic said that she has a metallic smell. She has a metallic smell about her. So I thought maybe too much drugs. Maybe the guy was illegally drugging her and her kidney wasn't filtering her urine. Because it does smell. It does smell because it starts to ferment almost. It does smell. But I'll show you something. I think I showed you before. Oh, where is it? Okay, this thing right here. I had bought this. This here. Smells metal. Copper. Smells like metal. They actually sell clothing with a lining as this. So maybe this is why they stay away from people, because if people go to hug them, they will smell the metal. If people go to get close to them, they will smell the metal. And I noticed that her clothes was kind of bulky. I didn't take it for anything. So I just thought, I don't know, maybe she cold or something. I don't know. But with this, I can see why, because it smells like metal. And whenever whatever they're doing is in high gear, you can feel it, and you can hear anything metal starting. It just like an electric charge runs through the house. The bed springs go, the silver tray go, the cat goes crazy, and the scent of this metallic scent heightens exponentially. The cat box heightens exponentially. My neighbor is always saying she can smell poop in her house. I think the same thing might be happening to my neighbor. I'm not sure. So, with that being said, I know it started in California. I know it started in California. But with this, right? Because he kept saying she smells like metal. She has a metallic smell. So maybe they were observing it. Now, they might want to say somebody was doing it to them, but they were actually doing it to me. Now, I don't know what happened last year where I lived. It was actually 2019. That's why I thought. I have my suspicions, but I think I know what happened. I think I know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to put together the puzzle with the little bits of pieces that's my life, that how it affected my life. Well, this got affected. Well, let me see how I put it together, backtrack, and then form a picture of what might have happened. I don't want to waste my life doing that, but I don't have a choice because it's affecting me. Because if they knew of this as well, right? I'm asking everybody around me, do you hear anything? Do you smell anything? Let me know, call the cops. I do. We all lived on the same property. They never said anything to anyone. I mean, if they want to say that this was happening to them, they never said anything to anyone. I think they were just protecting themselves from what they knew they were doing to me. I think they had to push me out of my house because we had 3 neighbors very close. She was one of them. I was one of them. A young couple with a child, like a 2-year-old child. So they had to get me out because it might have started to affect that child. I don't know. Because I don't know the radius of how far it goes. Not to mention, I didn't have a phone jack in my cottage. I didn't have a phone jack. The only phone jack was in the main house where the child was. So the router was there. So if the router amplifies or is amplified by whatever they're doing, they would have had to get me out. I don't know. I don't even know if they cared about that. I don't know if they cared about that or not. But I know it started in California. So the thing is, that metallic smell, so, you know. Anyway, look at the video and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of what she said. You know, leave some comments. Watch the video. I'll try to put the link in here. But is Divya Chander? Go on YouTube. If I can't put it, just go in the search bar and DIVYA CHANDER, Chander, Divya Chander, and I'll try to post the link in the description to see if you can click on it to get there. All right.